Hello amigos, come on stand. My name is Dad and welcome back to the channel. Hopefully you guys are all having a really good Christmas period. I know I am. I'm working most of it, but I am having some good time off as well, which is awesome. So I hope you guys are having really good holidays. Let's get straight into it, guys. There's a whole bunch of stuff to talk about with Chivas in this video. The first thing we've got to talk about is obviously the friendly that just got done. Chivas versus IRAPUATO. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that right. A Liga expansion based team. A team that some of our youngsters that played today are somewhat familiar with, and yeah, it was a really good preseason, and we've got to got to keep our feet on the ground with preseason games. Like I always say, like you can annihilate preseason games 4-0, 5-0, whatever, and then go ahead and lose your first game of the season. So you've always got to take preseason with a little bit of salt, with a little bit of level-headedness. It's easy to get carried away, especially when your team kind of dominates games the way we did. But yeah, you always want to win preseason games. You want to see your team, your younger players that maybe are getting the first shot in the first team. You want to see them do well, and we've seen that with a couple of players in this game. So yeah, Irapuato. I mean, all respect to them. It was kind of a cool stadium as well. Kind of looked cool. And loads and loads of Chivas fans there, obviously, because there's loads of Chivas fans everywhere, all across the world. And yeah, we annihilated them 4-0, which is cool. Piojo getting the first goal, which is good to see him scoring. Kind of need him to be a little bit better than last season. For me, he didn't have a great season last season. He needs to score a bit more. We're used to seeing him being one of our best goal threats, and it wasn't the case for him last year. I think, Hormiga obviously took that mantle, and we need Piojo to kind of contribute a little bit more. So it's really good to see him getting the first goal. Obviously, Sepulveda getting the first assist, which is cool. Sepulveda is going to get a lot of chances in this team. I feel like, even though Hormiga is going to be the out and out striker, I think he's slightly injured at the moment. Hormiga, so he didn't feature in this game, but that's fine. Gives a chance to Sepulveda and AGUAYO, who I'll talk about in a minute. Give them a chance to kind of show what they can do in pre-season. So good first assist from him. Cool. You'll be kind of cool to see him and Piojo link up in league games, and hopefully they can supply each other a bit more. Obviously, then Ledesma gets a really good goal as well. Ledesma, man, I'm not sure why US or Mexico hasn't called him up yet. He's a solid player, one of our best players last season. One of, obviously, last summer we had an amazing summer. All of our summer signings did really well. And Ledesma, you have to say, he's up the top, near the top of the list. I think, obviously you have Fran Alvarez as well, Campillo, Cotaro as well. All of them did really well last season. And Ledesma has got to be up there with the best of them. So really cool to see. Obviously, that right wing back spot is up for grabs at the moment. Mozo might be leaving, so I think Ledesma's a starter in this team now. He's one of the most important players in the team, and it was good to see him get a goal. Good to see him getting, being a little bit more of an attacking threat, which is cool. And then we get to the players that I'm really, really excited about. Obviously, Samir Inda, obviously, he's been involved with the first team before, gets a really good goal. Cool. I mean, we played a whole bunch of youngsters in this game, which is good. There's loads and loads of stories out there right now over the last week or two of, Milito really, really open to giving Tapatio players and under 23 players a real shot in the first team. Transfers have gone really, really quiet. We obviously got Gutierrez and Sepulveda in really early, but apart from that, it's going to be really quiet. To the point where you're starting to think, well, we're going to be signing anyone else. That leads me to think, he's seriously looking at Tapatio in particular for, an influx of players. And Samir Inda and obviously Sergio Aguayo are going to be a massive part of that. Samir Inda obviously doing a really good job, get another really young player getting a really good shot in the team, and I feel like he's going to be in and around the first team in this next season, which is cool. But for me, the player is Sergio Aguayo. He's a kid that I've been raving for since we signed him. It took him a little while to get going in Tapatio, but he ended the season, I think he was the top scorer, if I'm not mistaken, for Tapatio. So brilliant striker. Well worth it. For me, I've been calling for him to be in the first team for a little while now, and I think he's going to get a real good shot. He gets the fourth goal, which is cool. Couldn't really miss, to be honest with you. It was put on a plate for him, but it was a really good goal. He had to be there to take it, and he did it. And he scored it in 6 minutes into his debut as well, for his first team debut, which is absolutely amazing. This kid, man, if you've been watching my videos, you've been hearing me talk about Maguire for a little while now. I think he's going to be a really good player, and I think he's going to be the third choice striker. Talk, the rumours are that Taylor Walker's going to be loaned out. I saw some rumours in a couple of days that he could be loaned out to Europe, which is a bit surprising. But if that happened, I'm totally fine with it. I think he deserves a loan anyway. I think I feel like Milito doesn't quite like him that much. And if we can get a loan move, I thought he was going to get a loan to Mexico, but if he gets a loan anywhere and gets really good, decent minutes, then I think he's going to really flourish as a striker. And if we can get a surprising move to Europe, that's all the good from me, from my point of view. I think we need to be shipping more players out to Europe, and that might be a way for him. I think he's got a European passport as well, which helps. So yeah, Sergio Aguayo, I feel like he's going to be the third choice striker. It's going to be him, Sepulveda, and Hormiga going into next season. I think he's going to get real chances as well. We've got a lot of games to play this season, so I'm so happy. I'm hopefully that he is involved in the first team and not really so much in Tapatio anymore. There is a pathway. If you do really well for Tapatio, you can get a chance at least in the first team, and whether you seize that chance is up to you. But there is a chance, and I feel like Inda and Aguayo did really well in this game, and I feel like Aguayo could be it. I think he could be it. I think if Hormiga does get moved to Europe, maybe in the summer, I think Aguayo is there to step in and take that mantle. So we'll have to wait and see. But I'm really happy with Aguayo. I think he's going to be really good for the first team. I think he's done all he can in Tapatio. If I'm being brutally honest, I think he's done really well in Tapatio. I mean, I did see a slight chance that he would stay in Tapatio with the new old coach coming in, Melendez coming back in. I could see Tapatio going on a little bit of a title one with Aguayo as a starting striker, but I feel like Aguayo's earned his right to be in the first team. I think he's a first team player, and I think he's going to do really well. So hopefully, Milito's really impressed with him and he can be involved in the next season. But yeah, I mean, really good. Obviously you want to win your preseason games. You don't want to lose them. Um, trying to keep my feet on the ground a little bit more. This for me was more about getting the youngsters involved. Playing in front of Milito, hopefully winning him over, and for him to be putting them in the starting 11 or even in the starting squad in the next season. Does raise questions about if we're going to be signing anyone. I feel like he's been told that we don't really have the money for anyone else now. We had a massive summer. We signed a lot of players last summer, so maybe we're having a slightly quiet January. Obviously, we've got Gutierrez in to replace K. Cal. We've got Sepulveda in because it looks like Taylor Walker is going to go out on loan. Um, they're positions that we need, but we also need centre back. I feel like we need a new centre back. I feel like we need a new midfielder. There's massive rumours that Mozo, Gutierrez as well, could be leaving. Being pushed out. Polido's still yet to leave as well. I feel like he's on his way, imminently on his way out. The rumours are that Gutierrez and Mozo want to stay, maybe probably because they're on big wages, but I feel like we're starting to push them out a little bit. Mozo, I'm a little bit apprehensive about. I feel like we might be a little bit light at right back if we let him go, especially if we don't sign anyone else in, but it remains to be seen. Obviously, the window opens in a couple of days, so we'll be, I think we'll make some more moves. I think we'll sell some players. I think we'll loan some more players. Maybe some type of tiers players will go out on loan. There will be stuff that happens in the next week or two, I feel like, and hopefully we can sign some players in. Maybe one or two more. Nothing too drastic. I just feel like we need a new centre back. Tiba for me, I feel like could leave, and if he does, we need to get a replacement in. So yeah, plenty more stuff to happen. Obviously, the transfer window is barely getting going right now, so there's plenty of time. But I feel like we are looking more towards the Tapatio and under 23s more than signing players in. But let me know what you think about that. Let me know what you think about Indo and Aguayo and the game we played against IRAPUATO. And let me know what you think we could do next season. I feel like we can go on a little bit of a run. If we can start the season well. The first season is against Pachuca, if I'm not mistaken. So, it's a tough start. Every game in this league is tough. But yeah, I feel like we could go on a bit of a run. We've got a special squad and we can keep players fit. If Hormigas, hits the ground running and starts scoring again like he did last season, then yeah, and if Piojo can step up, if Gutierrez can do really well, um, yeah, why not? Why can't we go out and aim for a trophy next season? But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. We do appreciate it. Like I said, I hope you're having a good Christmas period. This may be my last video in 2025. I'm gonna do a video early next week, probably Wednesday, Thursday time. So providing a lot of stuff happens. I know I'll be doing an Arsenal game because obviously we've got Villa early Wednesday morning for me. So, but I don't know about Chivas yet. I'm kind of waiting for Chivas videos until there's something to talk about. Hopefully something happens in the next couple of days. I think we've got more pre-season games as well. So yeah, anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I really do appreciate it. This is my last Cheers video of the year. I just want to say thank you, guys. The amount of views I've been getting on my Cheers videos this past year has been epic. You guys are consistently coming back and commenting as well, which is great. And hopefully, go bigger in 2026 and we get more views and we get more comments and we, grow the community a little bit more. Because, that's ultimately my main goal is to, maybe get people that doesn't know about Liga MX that much or Chivas, get them a little bit more informed on what a wonderful league this league is and Chivas as well, what a special club that is. So yeah, let's just go bigger in 2026 and I hope you guys all have a great New Year's as well and a great New Year. And whenever I'm back for Chivas, obviously it'll be probably in the next week or two. I hope you guys are having an amazing time and I'll see you guys then. So thanks for watching, guys, as always, and I'll see you guys very soon. Adios.